What's up, Yahweh? See, I wasn't gonna give you attention, and then I decided, you know what? Why not? So let me debunk you real quick, and then I want to go into something else. Now, see, the Mongolian Empire was founded by Genghis Khan in 1206, 700 years ago. But archaeology says that the earliest Americans have been here for at least 30,000 years.
When will you learn? Stop challenging me. This is called the Calaveras Skull. Are you familiar with the Calaveras Skull? This is a drawing of the Calaveras Skull. But let's dive into this literature real quick. While Calaveras in Spanish for skulls, one skull in particular stands out in the county's history. This was a fossil that ended up in the hands of William Jones, a physician in Murphy's, an avid collector of natural artifacts in 1866. Let's just jump down. You can read this for yourself. And it says, if the skull was deposited at the same time as the surrounding gravels, it would make it to be the oldest known human fossil in the New World, in between 2.6 million and 5.3 million years old. And that is the original photo of it, and it says it dates back between 1866 and 1868. This skull was found in the Pliocene with human skulls near Angels Camp in the Calaveras County. And if you're familiar with anthropology, then you will know that the Pliocene is dated to be 5.3 million years. And you can see right here. And don't you dare go to Wikipedia to say, oh, this skull is fake, yada, yada, yada. Wrong. Let's go here. It says the American naturalist. In the minds of almost all, the existence of prehistoric man in California is associated mainly with the famous Calaveras skull, and as much as doubt has been cast on the authenticity of that relic, the whole subject has been badly neglected, and even by men of science has been unreasonably set aside. We will speak of the skull presently, but it is the only one of the many evidence to be considered, and we will at first put it out of view. Why did they do that? I'll do part 2 so you can read the rest of this. And by the way, that's a Negro skull. But let's continue to this book that you had tried to debunk me. We're going to this book right here, Arizona's Voyage Along the Atlantic Coast of North America, 1524. Oh, and to that statement that you made about the Mongolian Empire, check this out real quick. Historical researches on the conquest of Peru, Mexico, Bagada, Natchez, and Ptolemaico in the 13th century by the Mongols. From that time, he has kept this object in view, and such has been the success of his further inquiries that he now ventures confidently to affirm that Peru, Mexico, and other countries in America were conquered by the Mongols, accompanied with elephants in the 13th century. Now you may say, where did they get those elephants from? America don't got elephants. When the colonizers got here, they seen elephants, they seen lions, etc., etc. Let me show you. We're going to this book right here. We're going to go to page 179. The Chevalier de Villas commanded in my stead, my bad state of health, not allowing me to undertake the voyage. It would have enabled me to examine the place of the road where an Indian found some elephant's teeth, of which he gave me a grinder, weighing about 6.5 pounds. In 1735, the Canadians who came to make war upon the Chickasaws found near the Fine River or Ohio the skeletons of 7 elephants, which makes me believe that Louisiana joins to Asia, and that these elephants came from the latter continent by the western part, which we are not acquainted with. In this book, what did he say about the Mongols bringing the elephants here? I digress. A temple in a considered comparative degree of civilization would be found in Ptolemaico in the north latitude 39 west of Lake Erie. But the people bear evidence of the Mongol origin, and Ptolemaico is not far from 2 places wherein remains of elephants' grinders, like those of Siberia, and others of the mastodon have been found.
Nothing there, bro. But let's go into your little source here. I see you read the first part, But then you said you didn't need to read any further down. Could it be because when you read further down, it says, from what we were able to learn by experience, they resemble in the last two respects the Orientals and mostly those of the farthest Siberian regions? So basically, this source is saying that our people looked like Asians who were dark-skinned.
What, you thought you ate? To the source, Verrazano's voyage along the Atlantic coast of North America, 1524. Now let's read it and explain and show this individual. And by the way, this is about the Carolinas Indians. They are of a dark color, not much unlike the Ethiopians, in hair black, and thick, and not very long, which they tie together, back on their head, in the shape of a little tail. As for the symmetry of the man, they are well proportioned, of medium stature, and rather exceed us. In the breast, they are broad, and it says their arms are well built, their legs and other parts of the body well put together. There is nothing else except that they incline somewhat to broadness in the face, but not all. For in more we saw the face clear cut. So they had beards, they just kept it cut. Their eyes black and large, the glance intent and quick. They are not of much strength and craftiness acute, agile, and great as running. From what we were able to learn by experience, they resembled the last two respects the Orientals, right? And it says, in mostly those of the furthest Siberian regions. Tell me, where's the Siberian region? This is not Siberian, because if you do real research into that name, it will only take you to two places. You will find this name a lot in the country of Malaysia. And it's so funny, you could find Scenaria right here next to Malaysia, right? So what you got here? Look at all these places you got here. And you got a Scenaria in Malaysia too. But we guys got the name right here. All right. So what black people in those two islands resemble the Carolina Indians? Let's look it up. She said debunk. I said where? Oh, and the rest of that video, you just posted some information that you said I posted 6 minutes ago. Ma'am, I posted that way back in 2013-ish, up to 2017-ish. What the hell they got to do with my nationality?